Welcome back to the Media Circus, the game show about the news game. And joining us tonight, co-host of the Little Dum Dum Club, Karl Chandler. What did Bill Shorten do this week to make 2 million more Australians dislike him?
Bomb Adelaide.
I remember when Kevin Rudd was running for the Prime Ministership and it was exposed that he went to a gentleman's club and may have been asked to leave for inappropriate behaviour. I don't know, use the wrong stripper dollars. How did they spin this one? Yes, Sean.
I know Kevin was furious when this story came out, but his advisor said, mate, this is going to make you more popular. Yeah. And it did. His poll numbers actually went up after it.
Yeah.
I'm happy to become much more popular then.
This is huge breaking news.
Is killing a really big spider a euphemism?
No, this is my favourite story of the decade, where police were called to this guy's house because he was, at the same time as trying to kill a spider, he was yelling at it, "I'll kill you." Oh. And then
Hang on. Did the spider call the police?
Because that's the real story.
They could have called like 8 police.
All right. Next up, why was clapping discouraged on a campus?
Because it kept turning on and off the university lights.
Finally, why did students petition for this to be removed?
I don't have an answer, but I think I spotted Bigfoot.
All right, it's the final pandemonium for the year, so get ready to fight for Virginia's favour. Your first story is about a couple that got married in scuba gear underwater.
Something semen.
Are you getting us already?
All right, next up a story about a protest by fishermen.
Something semen.
Finally, a report about a call to keep cats indoors to protect wildlife. What pun?
Something semen. There's been 2 famous people in history that have had partners called Jackie O, and I reckon they shot the wrong one. Thank you. I'll tell you a bit about myself. My name is Karl. Last year I went to this massive 80s theme party called Adelaide. I believe it's still going. Joke number 1. I won't number them all. Joke number 2. This is what I want to do. I want to go into an office works, get them to print out one file. It's just an A4 sheet of paper that says, "Will you have sex with me?" And when the girl behind the counter hands it to me, I sue the joint for sexual harassment. So I'm willing to settle out of court for $3 million or 2 printer cartridges. I like to go to the library, get out all the books on feng shui, put them back in the wrong section. I think I know the laziest guy in the world. I was at this guy's house and I noticed up on his shelf he had one of those baby naming books. And that's when I remembered that his son's name was Aaron. It's like he got 1 page in and gone, "Fuck it, that'll do." That kid was lucky. He was 1 page off being called baby naming book. I want to start up my own anger management course. Then at the end, charge everyone 3 times what we'd agreed. Then we'll see who's cured. I was in a cafe. I looked on the menu. There was this one item on the menu that I looked at. It looked unusual. There's an item on the menu called a duck sandwich. And that kind of made me feel sad in a way. Because I thought, finally, that duck is literally surrounded by bread. Now he's in no position to enjoy it. I was in a supermarket. I grabbed an apple. Cost me $1. On the way home, grabbed an apple off a tree. Cost me nothing. So what I learnt from all that is those little stickers are fucking expensive. People got that saying, they'll say, bad sex is just like bad pizza. And I agree, because you can get both from a Domino's delivery boy. I like to take a sleeping pill with my coffee just to see who wins. Let them fight it out. Thought I was reading a pop-up book about moths. Turns out it was just an old book. My highlighter leaked, and now everything in my bag seems important. This is what I'm going to do, right? I want to get a dog. When I get a dog, I'm going to name it after myself. I'm going to call it Karl. Not because I think Karl is a particularly great name. I just want to mess with my next-door neighbour. Because when I call my dog, he won't be able to see what's going on over our fence. He'll only be able to hear what I'm saying, and it'll sound like I've gone insane. Because all he'll hear is me saying, Karl? 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 Time for dinner, Karl? Good boy. So I like to mess with my next door neighbour. What I like to do is go around the neighbourhood sticking up missing cat posters with a picture of his cat. That's not missing. Just so his days are filled with strangers picking up his cat, knocking on his door and going, where's my fucking reward? I wonder if brothels have Tight Ass Tuesday. And if they do, I wonder if it's cheaper or more expensive. No. What I was doing then, I always listen because it always sounds like more girls laugh at that joke than guys. Because girls are like, that's clever, that makes sense, that's funny. Meanwhile, guys are like, fucking note to self. All right, you guys have been great. Thanks, I've been Karl.